Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Shot, or Saucin, whichever you want to call me. And I'm back bringing you guys a Modern Warfare video. I know this video has been long awaited and not really requested because my channel is pretty dead at this point. But I'm finally here. I'm going to bring my honest opinion. I've played it. I played through the first season. I've got like 5 days on the game. You know me, Call of Duty athlete, 1.5 KD. What can I say? I have played this game a bit. I kind of understand the ins and outs of it. I made a little list of everything that I thought I wanted to discuss in this game, and, you know, what I find enjoyable, what I find not enjoyable, what I don't really have an opinion on, you know, stuff like that. And again, I just want to show you guys I do indeed have, you know, I have the stats to prove it. I'm pretty good at this game. I like to think I am pretty good. I'd probably get shit on by one of you guys out there that like no life this game. The other thing too, I've gone through and I've got gold guns. I've got a gold M4, gold Kilo, gold M13. I'm about to have a gold Ram. And I also, here's the other thing, I have gold shotguns. I have the RS9 gold, the 725 gold, and the model gold. I have played through the shotgun meta, and I understand how toxic it is. And y'all are probably looking at this going, "Wow, you're a douchebag for this." But my honest opinion on it is, you know, it was in the game. I was going to enjoy it while it was broken. These things have been more than enough nerfed to make them not as annoying, but you still sigh when you see it in a game. But yeah, that's about everything I have gold. But yeah, I'll go ahead and hop into a game, and then we can continue talking. And I just want to catch you guys real quick. There are mouse and keyboard players in this lobby. And that's going to be my first point that I talk about today is definitely going to be the matchmaking and the crossplay in it. Don't get me wrong, I think it's awesome that I can play with PS4 players. I think it bridges the gap perfectly, and I think Infinity Ward did a great job with that. Where I draw the line with it is when I get put in lobbies with PC people, and it's like, how am I supposed to even try to compete with people like that? There's no way. I mean, I could compete with it, don't get me wrong. I'm not like completely helpless, but the thing is, I'm not going to have the same reaction time as somebody on a mouse. I'm limited to my controller and what I can do with it. Wow, this guy's bad. But yeah, I think it's great that, you know, crossplay's a thing. You know, good on them for that. The crossplay too, I think it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I think they could do a little bit better with not putting me in lobbies with PC people. I don't think that's too much to ask. The other thing too, the skill-based matchmaking in this game is oh so terrible. I cannot tell you how many times I have to tell my friends, hey, can we play on your matchmaking? Or they'll be like, Corey, can we get off your matchmaking? It's like, it seriously is a problem, and I don't really know how to fix it. But, you know, it's there, it's prevalent, and it sucks. As far as the game modes go for this game, it's the next thing I wanted to touch on. The game modes in this game, awesome. There we go, I just killed myself. See, I'm bad. The game modes in this game are amazing. I think they've done a great job bringing back party game modes like Drop Zone, Gunfight. Oh, don't even get me started on Gunfight. That is easily one of the best game modes of this generation of Call of Duty. But like Dropship, Gun Game, Infected, they brought a lot of really fun game modes back into the game, and I think that's great. It gives a lot of replayability, especially when you're tired of getting pub stomped. It brings a lot of playability to the game. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is the hit detection. This is one of the things that I immediately noticed that was amazing about this game. The hit detection in this game is phenomenal. Like you see right there, see, look at this. This is a perfect example. I am hitting every shot, but you see, right? He hits every shot too. If you watch this, he hits every shot, and he gets credit for that. He gets credit for outgunning me. In other Call of Duty games, there would be a little bit of latency, and you couldn't hit all those shots that you normally could. And like, I think it's great. They did a great job of making the hit detection in this game. It's not really I mean, I know it's still based off of connection and all that, but they did a great job with it. It doesn't feel clunky. It feels very precise, and, you know, they did a good job with it. I got to give them credit for that. And I was talking about the skill-based matchmaking earlier, and the ranking system in this game, I know a lot of people dislike it, and they think it's kind of clunky. I think it's great. Personally, not having a prestige system does suck, don't get me wrong. But the fact that you can just go to 155 and get challenges to earn that XP faster is just phenomenal. That's a great way to do it. Because for me, normally in games, I would consider prestiging as my mark. But this forces me to go into this challenge menu and go, hey, how can I get to 155 faster by using C4 or using care packages or using a stupid kill streak that I never use. It adds another level of depth and causes players like me to play a different way. And to kind of, oh shoot, don't let me turn on you. Okay. But it causes us to go in and rethink how we're going to play, because we could get to that level faster if we just do something that we're not used to. It forces us to play a different way, and that's great. That's great for the common person. I mean, I know people like me would hate it because you have to play unorthodox, and you just want to pub stomp with your M4. But this forces you to go in and say, hey, let's play a little differently, which is awesome. The other thing I want to talk about that kind of leads from that is the challenges in this game. The challenges and the stuff don't get me wrong, the stuff you unlock is pretty trash. I don't think I've used a single thing that I've unlocked. Maybe as a joke, but the challenges in this game are also really well done. I think that for the most part, the challenges are one of the highlights of the game. The challenges are very balanced, and they really, really force you to play a different way. Like right now, I've got throwing knife kills. I only use the throwing knife when I have a riot shield on. But yeah, it causes you to play entirely different than you're used to playing. And that's great. That's awesome. It makes people want to play fun. Now, the counter argument and my biggest gripe with the game, which I don't even think the developers can control. I mean, they could try. They could implement certain things. I don't know what they could do. But they could try. The toxicity in this game is unreal. There are so many corner campers, so many riot shield users, so many just disgusting like displays of like just sweat. Like you can smell that these kids have not showered in like years. Yeah, you could say I'm sweating right now. And, you know, I'd kind of believe you, but if you've been in some of my lobbies, you'd be like, wow, I don't know, you know, how are these kids allowed to play like this? Like, the amount of, like, especially at the beginning of the game, when the 725 was still, like, overpowered, it was ridiculous. There were so many, like, corner campers with it, and, you know, there was no way to counter it. But these kids were getting off on it because they're like, oh, we could sit in a corner with a 725 and do just as good as the kid like me that's running around with an M4. You know, we could do just as good, and we could do half as less work. Which I guess is smart, but at the same time, it pisses people like me off, because we're sitting out here running and gunning, and these kids are just duking on us. So yeah, the toxicity in this game is unbelievable. I'm pretty sure there's millions of examples of it. I'm only touching on a few. But, man, the community in this game is just so toxic. I'd compare it to, like, early Overwatch competitive. I mean, you can't even compare, like, the games, but you can definitely compare the caliber of people that were playing it. It's just, there's no comparison. But yeah, the next thing I want to talk about, the playability of it, and it kind of leads in with the toxic people. This game is pretty replayable. I could sit here for at least 5 or 6 hours on end and play this game. It's fun, don't get me wrong. But there's some lobbies where I'm like, I'm cursing up a storm, and I'm like, I hate this game. There are some lobbies that make you genuinely want to sell this game or break the disc. And I know that's unavoidable to a certain point, but the reasons it's unenjoyable is because of the items in the game. Like, stuff like the 725 in the beginning of the game, there were lobbies where I would just quit. I wouldn't even bother to play through because I knew that we were going to lose. There was just no way we were winning against the 725 corner camper. There's just no chance. No chance in hell that me with my M4 is going to beat that. I almost died there. And the other thing, the last two things I wanted to talk about before I wrap up this video. Obviously, the community is really toxic. It sucks. But, you know, at the end of the day, there's not much you can do about it. It hurts the playability of the game, but, you know, whatever. The two last things were the gun balance and free DLC that I want to talk about. The free DLC is an absolute joke. Activision must think we're literally like 10-year-olds and we have mommy's credit card, because I'm not paying, you know, $10 for a battle pass. I still haven't bought it. I'm not paying $10 to a company that I know is just going to try to scam me out of more money. The other thing, if I wanted to sum up the whole free DLC fiasco, you can't see your deaths when you're in the game. Like, you can see it in the after action report, but you can't see your deaths in the game anymore, right? Well, there is a watch in the store that sells you that feature. Let me see if I can find it. But it will literally sell you a watch that will tell you how many deaths you have. If that isn't the biggest money grab I have ever seen, to take out a functional part of the game and sell it back as a watch, like, come on. Like, do you think we're retarded? Because we're not. It's ridiculous. And look at this. There's a whole store here with like 5 tabs apiece that you can just waste all your hard-earned money on trash. Like, I'm never gonna use. Hold on, let me just go in here. When am I ever gonna use the infiltrator or the buzzsaw? I could just make this with attachments in the game. Oh, dude, a golden pair of nuts. So cool, quirky, and cute. I would love to have that on my gun. A sticker. Who uses stickers? What is the point? Like, literally go in here and tell me why I should take the time out of my day to put a sticker. I could put a rose on the side of my M4. Oh, I want to be patriotic? Let me put the eagle on there. It's just stupid. I don't know why people would pay for a, sticker in a video game. Cool, I get it. You want to show off that you have money. Whatever. Not for me. I think it's stupid. I think it's just, there's a ton of cash grabbing in this game. It's ridiculous. The last thing that I wanted to say, though, to wrap it all up, I'm pretty split down this game. I think it has a lot of fundamentally great things. The gun balance, the challenges, the ranking system, the hit detection, some of the game modes. I think they did a great job making a actual base game. Where I draw the line with this game is the toxic players, the matchmaking, and just the no in between. It's either I'm in a lobby of like bots or I'm in a lobby of PC players with mouses that are just destroying me. And the free DLC stuff, it's just, I don't even need to talk about it. It's garbage. Nobody likes it. So yeah, I've pretty split down the line. It's like 4 and 4. There's 4 things that I love about the game, 4 things that I hate about the game. And at the end of the day, only 2 of those things that I said I hate can really be changed. But they could definitely make an effort. There are things in the game that can be changed and I think should be changed. But honest review, I would say this game is worth buying. Especially if you have friends, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play with your friends. But there are just some things that do need to be changed. But yeah, to go ahead and wrap my review, I'd give it like a 6 or 7. It's, it definitely revived back Call of Duty, and for a boots on the ground, they did a good job with it. But that's going to go ahead and conclude my review today. This has been a Call of Duty athlete professional review. I don't play competitive anymore. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.